Hey, so normally, um, every other Wednesday morning I take myself out for breakfast, but this week I had class. Um, and the class is like how to tell our story in 10 minutes or so, thereabout. Um, and you have to reflect a lot um, on your past, chronologically. Um, I just noticed this. This is cool. Check out the face in it. So, anyways, I'm at Aldridge Gardens. As many times as I've passed that, I've never noticed that. Um, so I've noticed over time my story has changed, like really changed, and um, it's crazy how it has changed. Um, I remember doing Nami's in Your Own Voice and what my story was like, and then I look at this story. It's about the same, but not really. I've transitioned so much over time. Um, my story then was about the childhood trauma that I endured, and just trauma over time. Seems like now my story is more about me transitioning, and um, one of them thanked me for talking more about transitioning and stuff, because right now we're in a very crucial time. The administration that we've got right now has tried to pass laws that would make it okay for us to bleed on the table. If you're a trans person, you don't have to get the same medical attention as somebody else. And that's totally wrong. Totally wrong. How can you be pro-life, but yet it's okay to let somebody bleed on the table? Somebody who has been arrested for killing or molestation has more rights than what a trans person would that just simply wants to live their life as themselves. It's not right. Not right at all. You know? Um, so, and it's like I was talking to them, just a few years ago here in Alabama, um, there was a law on like where a trans person can go use the restroom. Trans person, whenever they just got to go to the restroom, they just got to go to the restroom. They don't care about what anybody else does or what everybody else got. They just need to go pee. It's simple as that. And talking to some friends that have watched me these last 3 years, they thank me for being so open and whatnot. And one of them even said that sometimes I've made her check herself on stigma. And, stuff like that, when people say that, it really helps me be more open, because it's tough being very, very open. Check this squirrel out. Isn't he cool? He's down there on the end. Let's see if he runs away. Well, yep, he ran off. But he won't go far though, because I won't mess with him. Um, hmm, that's my ADHD. Ooh, squirrel. Yeah. So, anyways, um, so yeah, um, sometimes you have impact on people that you don't really realize that you have an effect on, or that you've impacted. My hairs are starting to come in, so I've got facial bumps. I'm breaking out. What can I say? Um, Sorry to point that out. Now y'all are gonna be staring at it. So, anyways, and just looking at the last 3 years since I had my mental breakdown and I started transitioning, and then I had another issue last year when I started doing injections of testosterone, um, whatnot. Um, and I felt still stuck. No, I'm not. I'm not stuck at all. I'm divorced. I in the process of selling the house if closing ever goes through. It's already been put off twice. And it looks like I'll be living in Birmingham for a few months at a friend's apartment while she's going to Kansas. And until I find me a place. I love watching the bees. But it's definitely changing. And I had my first telehealth meeting with my dietitian and the weight loss doctor I've been seeing over the past couple, well, probably the last 2 years, year and a half. Of course, during COVID, I lost over 50 pounds, and I've been going in and weighing, and they brought that up, and I was like, yeah, but I haven't lost anything in the last month. I've just been stressed with trying to get stuff situated, and so I've been eating bad and not been walking, and I've already got in trouble by Jeff. Trust me, he's been on me. Look how pretty that is. I haven't walked in some time, so that's why I came here to walk. Figured I'd do at least one lap, if not two. So anyways, things are changing fast. My voice has changed. My body's changing. I've lost weight. Got a divorce. Getting moved. Starting new jobs. And yes, jobs. So I'm doing some independent contract work with NAMI and with Wings Across Alabama. And I'm doing DoorDash waiter and Postmates, which I hadn't done in a week, but I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to work a little bit tonight. Tomorrow's graduation from the class that I'm doing on public speaking, how to tell my story in 10 minutes. Or around there about. It might be 11. And I've done a lot of public speaking. Some through NAMI, a couple times through continuing education thing. So it's sometimes you don't realize what kind of impact that you make, like I said, on people when you do share your story and you're so open and authentic. And you know, do you tell them all your struggles? No, but they get the gist of it. You don't have to go into grave detail. So it's kind of nerve-wracking when you don't know the people and you don't know how they're gonna act. But it's easier on Zoom than it is in person, because say if it was in person and I needed to go use the restroom after I talk, I probably would hold it. At least through Zoom, if I need to go to the restroom, I go to my own restroom. You know, there's things like that that I have to think about, or that I do think about. So, and some people might be like, you're overthinking, but it's really not overthinking. It's just being mindful of, you know, your situation in the area that you're in. We are in Alabama, and, you know, there's a significant amount of stigma and hate. So, and that's just the way it is. But anyways, that's my talk for the day. I'm going to finish this walk. I'm planning on going by Planet Fitness and getting the massage chair. I hadn't done that since COVID, so I'm hoping it's open to the public as far as the massage chair goes. Fingers crossed. I need a massage. I moved a load today, and I've injured my back a few weeks ago, and then last weekend I pulled a muscle in my arm, so it's just the good old world of Ehlers-Danlos. So, just kind of get used to it though. And one of the doctors thinks that my pain might be up a little bit because I haven't been working out like I was. So, I'm not going to work out today, other than this walk, but I'll get back on it. I've got to get back on schedule. I feel a lot better whenever I'm on schedule, working out, walking, and doing my stuff. So, anyways, I'll talk to y'all later.